Who?
Richardson, I can think of UNC. Whoever got the Cardinals.
First and 10 at their own 25
Got Cardinals down. Chargers.
He'll throw from the gun.
Man,
that's caught left sideline.
Is that what?
They're talking.
Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. I mean, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big time play, big time result.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
But look, just got on, but they're going to ball it on.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And able to get this out to the 25.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
That's so funny as hell. And I had called TJ. I FaceTimed TJ or whatever. And throwing him the shit. And he said, damn, we do got the Cowboys in the other league. I said, damn right. I said, Zeke finna get the ball 60 times a game for all I care.
He
said, I think I can run the ball with Breida. I ain't gonna run it with Zeke and Tony Pollard. Shit.
Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field
goal
way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Get set. You feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Shit, I had to get them points back.
Brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
And the ball on to 30. Here's second and 4.
That shit already over the hang.
Yeah, I got a lot of time. I got way more time now, though, so just gotta make something work.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Y'all need to get down like that and stop running the ball.
First down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Stop. The ball back. Yeah. The first quarter. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, though I say, a whole lot of time left, though.
From the gun, Rivers. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They got 29 yards that time.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
I thought the ran man the whole game against the Jets.
I might run man on the other league. I got the
First and 10, Rivers. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They'll
try again from the 36 on second and 10.
He's fucking up the 40.
Give to the fullback on the dive.
Oh yeah, like that though.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Hey, I think Cooper for Justin Jefferson.
Nah.
To throw is Rivers. And And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down.
First down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Damn, I didn't want him to run that route.
Dancing to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the
You
play.
wanted to block that?
Someone would
Huh?
come up and downfield,
You wanted him to block?
but they never did.
No, I wanted that goddamn. I wanted to send him on something quick across the middle to make him to make X pick.
Throwing again, Rivers on
Damn.
2nd and 10.
Hey, I don't want like a motherfucker.
That one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Rivers.
He jumped down. Fuck.
It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
God damn it.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the first down.
When you sit down there, you can even add the niggas that's already in
And
the
they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And 1.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Let's go to spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
I don't know how to invite niggas
Why
anymore.
not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
I mean, they out in here, then they join, they don't join type shit.
They go play action. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. following the interception here, Rivers. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Rivers.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
A 7-yard.
You see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact,
This might be the best in the AFC, though, no doubt.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
They had a really running the fullback. Like, he got him at running back, like.
Goddamn right, shit.
1st and 10.
That bitch got you. That bitch got 88 speed. I'ma run his motherfucking ass.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And they went the
He didn't Cohen get back there. He get hit, getting backfield, get hitting backfield and shit.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You did everything in the tackle, like, it ain't no, like, you got Myles Garrett?
From the shotgun,
Yeah, you can do it, but you ain't Myles Garrett. Ain't double team nobody on that motherfucker.
45 to the 47.
Mike, me.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more
Double team, they got
manageable
down
7.
70 overall nigga, D tackle. That's all the pass rush was feeling up there. That nigga coming out the area like that. You gotta find him out there, man. You gonna be a runner, you gonna be a passer,
They
man.
just got that play off. Now Rivers.
Come on,
And
come
that
back.
is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
That's not Mac over there. What the fuck? Oh, there is Mac.
From the 27, Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Peck. And he will be brought down to 43 that time.
Ball carrier.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
Down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield.
I was right there. Fuck.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far.
Oh, come on.
But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now we about to lag out. Again, I think, man.
We did a lot for the win. Came in the top of the team. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pay for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough. I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the world still spinning. I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's slot to the clip all in. I got ops. If you drop, I just hit my dance. I was caught, they just watched. Had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go to the again and again. Who was the dummy that got on the coldest? I'm holding again and again. I'm in the ride, I'm in the day. I'm doing 30, I'm starting up. You in the ride, you in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You win it, so what? We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan.
They made the move today, didn't they? That's the pass us, man. That's the only way you can beat the arm too. You can't blitz. You gotta get pressure with the front first. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna put him in the inside or they're gonna make him two outside linebackers and have him rush like 12. I'm gonna they're gonna have him coming off the edge, coming up the inside next to their team. Two for the star. That's my day, man. I'm gonna find out next two city, dude. Man, but hey, no difference to the black person, man. For real, we had to refuse. You're up Antoine Bowden. Alright, that was what happened to Dave Bryant. Alright, he's in the ball. Mark got a big body of a receiver with some height that can get over. And he can block. No, you gonna play. It's gonna be Hollywood, Dave. You're gonna need one on too. But he's out in the practice squad, so they're gonna really good shape. We'll be hard and got down either. Alright, man. Put my book bag on, man. Hey, Mike, it's about 20 teams over here, man.
fake. Sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Like the golden boy, when they front the bay, you can negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay for wait. Till being on the main stage, the mainframe.
Reload.
It's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago.
Hey, this shit is dead, boy.
Any other in sport as both teams made their way out
I'm
of the
thinking that, shit, I'm calling you, we're going to ride me out
between
here.
the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
I didn't drop that nigga, bro. I got 450 damage, bro. That's like 2 niggas, bro. What are they doing?
Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30.
Well, it's obvious this is a really difficult situation for the guys who have to defend right now. But they can flip the whole script. If they can hold them to a field goal attempt or less, they actually gain the momentum and take it away from the offense after a great return.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
Every time I spray paint niggas do that, I don't fight them. I fight
Bears hit the scoreboard first.
them.
Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, is he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10.
Where you at, Mike?
Illegal touching is the call.
Still in
They'll
deal?
try the left side. Pack. Picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Number 23.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On second down, Peck. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Bears 3.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this score will stay right where it is. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On first down, Peck. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there.
Inside. I'm not going to be fighting, running around two motherfuckers.
And the Browns add on to their
900 damage.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defense across.
I never really got a chance to look.
He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized that.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Bears make over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now.
Very long attempt.
And as is to be expected. This is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Hey, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Cordero Patterson on the return.
Did they see you or did they got down? Did that motherfucker just...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you started over.
You get that nigga free SP? I would have sent that. I would have forced him that quick. Gave that nigga the 4. Then you giving Baker all his SP because he probably throwing 5 touchdowns to get back where he at.
Oh no, I ain't do all that. No, I went for field goals. It put him like 13. I think he had 13 yards and 6 yards and 2 yards, some shit like that. They want us to
for their next drive. And last time they got 40 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act because you're exactly right. There are 1-2 plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Yeah, we kind of that shit, bro. That you gonna get the helicopter right there. That's the one that's good. I think somebody already on this bitch. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, we should have went to the one.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yeah. Actually, they helicopter by stadium still just sitting there. 2 boxes.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, you know how we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan? That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball? And in that situation, they surprise everyone.
Oh, you got to make that pass, son.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline.
Why you want to be a mix?
Do that over the middle to
Huh?
them. And not only the DBs can throw a little verbal trash there.
Who was that?
When they get back to the
quarterback, man.
Oh, you talking about Trubisky?
Hung out to dry a little bit there on the
Nah, bro, he ain't doing it for me, bro.
They do get a yard.
Y'all be tripping, boy. I would have built Nick. I would have kept Nick. I would have traded my first. You could have traded your first round pick for a star receiver or something. You feel me? Like something like that. That's how shit I do if I get a team like that. Cause you don't really need a first round pick. You could put that first round pick. Your first round pick, you could put that motherfucker for goddamn Odell Beckham or something like that. Somebody like on that level.
Oh my God!
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on the
Good pass, man.
hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away.
You're about to be in the phone, won't hurry up.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll run on first down. Peck, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead can slip away quickly.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Not bad, UAB and shit. Got to run all over there too. You're gonna make it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
We're like 700 meters away from each other.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage.
Wow.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Mayfield to throw it. Rolling to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll try the left side. Peck. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was take it loose, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Yeah, no.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 38-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
20. Bears 10.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mayfield off the play fake. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
For Donovan Peoples-Jones.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well, thinking, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, Mayfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Browns on the change on fourth down. And the Bears will get the football back.
Now people like, you watching the game? I said, man, I'll be damned if I waste 3 hours of my life. I can't get back.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Kidder here, it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
I love the Ravens, man. You gotta love that shit. You need to fuck that.
But in this situation, the defense was effective. They were stopping before you get a good head of steam going.
Too bad I can't trade like that on SLB. I don't want to trade with it today. You need to be some hoes. Man, you see that dumbass shit the Bills said, Mike? I was gonna give a nigga Darian James since today was white. The niggas wanted me to add murder. What?
Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
I see why niggas be charged, bro. Niggas can't even GM.
They go play action. Rivers. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
She got some bitch ass man.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
For the extra point.
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like a little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again, Rivers. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no, they'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
How are we not there with that?
Rivers again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Good job. The ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
He's going to look
deep down the field.
That will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Nigga think they got to take some heel over them.
Mayfield on first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Mike, don't be happy next week, man.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Carson, they got to the Super Bowl.
Peck. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Mayfield now from the 50. And the throw there going to be
It's the Giants, man.
Y'all conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Yeah, y'all had to got that figured out the referees out there, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yo.
Who are there, Coop?
I was in
and that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense are going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complimentary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive.
I never got down. I hate on Philly. Put on hate on Philly for me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
My favorite color green. I still don't give a damn about
that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
I'm in. Nah, it was it was 2 on the other
2nd down, Rivers again, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however.
I thought y'all had 3 already.
My mom had the kids, so I know that one. My mom had the kid and popped me at SP, told me I'm going to lock down for your SP.
First down throw here for Rivers.
That's nice.
He's got a man complete.
Yes,
now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Hey, man, you can't be no worse than goddamn coach. You got a sniper, man. No, man. It might be bad, man.
To throw is Rivers.
Somebody trash, maybe trying to snipe.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Peck. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
Fuck you, ho. I don't want you back. What I say?
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Odell Beckham.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick. But let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Final play of the half, Rivers. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain's set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Let me do this.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete.
Mayfield on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Mayfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones, but it's going to be 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try to cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43.
He just ran the house.
They run again on 1st down. Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd down right at a yard.
He's tackled at
the previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Yeah.
Mayfield looks to throw.
You on me, man.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his man on the out route.
Oh, you right here.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up.
Marcus out over there.
He finds Beckham. And brought down before they're inside the 25.
Oh, my God.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
23-yard line.
Oh, his shit was bitch.
I couldn't pull that big
Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield with it once more. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much bigger 3rd down looming. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Now a handoff here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's good for a gain.
I damn sure ain't make it back.
Who's in there?
Who's
7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up.
Hey. There you go. All right, look. Hold on.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Marr is good.
One thing about that, he ain't got no call in the helicopter. He ain't gonna make it to that bit. That bit gonna be 500
So
meters
put
away.
another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Brings up 2nd and
on the give. This is their fullback. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 19-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I don't know if you lay your head and pull it up. I really play it first because you need a meal. You know, oh my God, it's pretty good. Really thankful who I'm putting in.
From the red zone now, Rivers. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Gonna be body number 5 around that motherfucker.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great... And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly yet at the same time under control.
Seeing that shit.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run?
Wow,
what if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Rivers. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jacob Hollister, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found a mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because the coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, nigga up here with us, I think. We in the tunnel to get up here.
This nigga down here, bro. I got it.
We're way up here, right here, Mike.
The Browns drive about to get started. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The ball carries a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
At the 28-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
God damn it.
On 2nd down and 4, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. They needed some type of a spark to help get them back. They just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
It's too early.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is that they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
11 yards there, 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
At that time I get up here,
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this. They describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Come on.
Third and short yardage.
I believe,
and he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
The 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I heard the goddamn shot.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
We get that right. That's what's not. You put that one right back. We can go ahead.
My way kept going straight though.
Yeah, I'm not bad one. Get that bit.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
Yeah, they're usually loud and big.
We got a man in my home. Kilo right.
Alright, let me fuck with that shit from there, right on the inside of the leg.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Oh, I got my fucking wrong player, bro.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Maher is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
I smacked the wall somebody for this shit.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Rivers. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rivers to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Carl Joseph. There he goes, left side. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And this one's caught.
And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
41. Bears 24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up second down.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
Niggas over here shooting. Niggas over here shooting sniper.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Over there to the purple. That nigga fucked me up, bro. Fuck when I took this one.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty costs some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
It's the niggas to the left of you sniping, bro.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Odell Beckham.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but
right
this time they get him behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knees and late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can follow this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll have a tough one at home next week.
We should have picked me up when you can't cross that motherfucker. We should have just stayed on that situation. There were 2 teams right there.